Early morning, heading out for a long week of travel.
What's up, LA? Survived my first experience at Erewhon, maybe barely.
Ridiculously funny. That was easily the most fun podcast I've ever done.
Living here would be tough.
Steak, asparagus, big.
I wouldn't say I'm proud of this.
Gonna try this cold brew.
Sat down with Rich Roll.
Leg days on the road. Not the move. So if you're single and you're trying to find someone to date, it feels good to get kitted up sometimes.
We found here in Houston.
Let's go. I love this place. Man, Beverly Hills is wild. So extra for no reason. Got the Dunkin' ready. Let's go do it. Absolute travesty at JFK Airport. There's a Dunkin' Donuts after security, but you can't mobile order to it. So the line is like 30 minutes long and it's just no use. No mobile ordering. Big solution.
Love to show you what I know sufficient, hope you listen. Started snowing out, got cold again with no permission. Yeah, I'm always looking for the innermost. You knit your brow, you cynical of any inner goat.
Cold brew taste test at 40,000 feet. La Colombe Nitro Cold Brew. Not the worst, not the best. A little bitter. Second taste wasn't so good. It'll get the job done with caffeine. The taste, not for me. 4.2 on a 1 to Dunkin' scale. Gonna get some work and prep done for the talks and the podcast appearances this week. Settle in for this long 6-hour flight to LA.
My vicinity, this mess can keep us separate, but never out of synergy. Smile on my face, thought you should know.
These things right here, these are the truth. Guilty pleasure.
When the days grow long,
LAX is always an absolute zoo.
Alright,
How you doing?
Someday.
All right, just touched down in LA, headed straight over to this podcast. Girls Gotta Eat, absolutely hilarious, these two. Can't wait to go record this one. Gonna do a little bit of prep here on the way, be ready to rip it. I guess this is like when in LA. Walking around Erewhon, massively overwhelmed by this place, and have not been able to find any Dunkin' Donuts cold brew in this spot. All right, massive selection of cold brews. Gotta pick one for a taste test. Survived my first experience at Erewhon, maybe barely. I found that place mega overwhelming. Just like, you're the least trendy person in here. You know nothing about health. A million products within every single health category. I see why people love it, to be honest. If you're into all that stuff and you nerd out on it, I kind of get it. You could try a different thing every single day for like 10,000 years and not have gone through their entire product aisle. But I just find it so overwhelming. I'm a man of simple tastes. I literally asked someone, I want a cold brew, and the guy's all, no, you don't want a cold brew. You want the ashwagandha infused matcha elixir. Like, no, dude, I just want a cold brew. Give me my cold brew.
I just noticed you might. Done with the podcast, heading over to the hotel. Those two are ridiculously funny. That was easily the most fun podcast I've ever done. I can't wait for that to come out. It's going to be completely unhinged and probably ridiculous, and I'm probably not going to want my mom or dad to listen to it, but so good.
Thank you. Starving. Haven't eaten yet today. Gonna grab this Uber Eats that I just got from some bowl place nearby, and then I'm gonna go find an Equinox to get a lift in this afternoon. Nice having the free afternoon here. Try to like ventilate my schedules on these trips now so that I don't have too many things packed in, make myself miserable. Get a good workout in, get an early dinner, and get some sleep, because I've been up since, I don't know, like 1 a.m. Pacific time. Long day.
Thank you for food.
Thank you. Ah, love me a little balcony action. Ooh. What's up, LA? God damn, that looks good. I'm starving, but Uber Eats didn't send me any utensils. So I'm waiting for the hotel to send me them, and I found this little teaspoon here, and I think I'm gonna dig in. Hero to the rescue. Go on a little adventure to find an Equinox nearby. Get this lift in.
They don't really wanna hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me. I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really wanna hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me.
2 miles easy to finish. Just coming back from this half marathon. Taking it very easy on the running.
Your whole huddle Dutch burning, moving slow. I'm feeling like the minute.
Workout in the books. Man, LA stresses me out. I feel like living here would be tough. Like, there's a lot of pressure to look a certain way. Like, everyone at the gym looks really done up, polished, well dressed. Well, it just feels like because it's Hollywood and because there's this culture around the stars here, that there's like a pressure that everyone feels to look a certain way. I just feel like it would be tough on me. I don't feel like I'm wired that way on a normal daily basis. Man, I feel for people though. It's beautiful, but I feel for people who live here. Maybe I'm just a bum who doesn't like getting dressed up and looking nice. That's probably the answer, honestly. Continuing with my bum tendencies, instead of getting myself dressed and going out, taking myself out or going out for a nice dinner here in LA, I just ordered a fancy steak here on Uber Eats, and I'm gonna eat it in my hotel room in front of the TV.
A little dinner and a movie setup ain't bad. Look at that. Takeout, steak, asparagus, baked potato. We're gonna dig in.
I wouldn't say I'm proud of this, but I just dropped $39.15 getting a protein shake from Erewhon on Uber Eats for dessert before bed. $39.15 for a protein shake. Oh, I got a bottle of water too. A protein shake and a bottle of water. I got to admit, I've done the whole travel thing, going out, drinking. I did that when I was younger. In my old age, if you can call it that. These quiet nights, getting into bed at 7:30, perfect for me.
I was literally about to pass out and almost forgot that I had this gold-laced $800 smoothie here. I'm glad. I'm not gonna lie, that is damn good. I don't know if it's $40 good, but it's pretty damn good.
Good night from night one on the road. See you in the morning.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead of the
Peace of these early morning hours is unrivaled. Staying on that early morning wake up schedule when you travel, highly recommend.
just kicking down all the doors, guarantee you, boy.
Man, Beverly Hills is wild. So extra for no reason.
Ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents. And now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision.
Great workout session. Just 2 easy miles there at the end. Headed back to the hotel. Gonna have a nice hotel breakfast, one of my favorite things in the world. Do some talk prep for my talk tomorrow, and then head over to a few meetings. I'm all about practical advice for putting yourself in positions where you're more likely to win. So if you're single and you're trying to find someone to date, start going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning to like a nice commercial gym. The filtering of people who are disciplined, driven, fit, unbelievable. High density of people that you may want to date. That's working smart, not hard. Swanky. Hello. One for breakfast, please.
This is a beautiful looking cold brew. Look at that. Ooh. Tastes as good as it looks. 8.9. Little talk prep. Breakfast here in LA.
When you got to take your athletic greens and element on the road, but you don't have a bottle to mix it in, this is the proper mixing technique. The higher you go, the more swag, but also the more spill. Cheers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, the lights of the world let your light shine. You wanna get to the world. I just fell in love again. Looking at you in your mother's hands. That made me feel like another man. I promise I
Headed out to Malibu for a few meetings here and in Agora Hills. Never been there. And then back to the airport for a 6 p.m. flight out to Houston for this talk tomorrow. Running around like crazy on this trip, but it must be done. Posting up to get some work done here at Cafe Lux in Malibu, right out on the beach, out on the highway that runs right along the beach. Gonna try this cold brew. I'm gonna show the cup because this is one of the best. This is one of the best cold brews I've ever had. This is unbelievable. This is as close to a Dunkin' Donuts cold brew as I've ever had outside of Dunkin' Donuts. Highly, highly recommend. 9.7 Cafe Lux, Malibu.
This is where it goes down.
A lot of fun at that last meeting in LA. Sat down with Rich Roll. Many of you may know him, podcasting legend, sort of the OG of wellness podcasting in general. He's been doing it for 11 years, so much longer than all of this stuff has been a fad. He was around when podcasting was not even really a thing. Guy just walks the walk. Super genuine, super curious, super kind. So much fun spending time with him. Now sitting in traffic to get over to the airport for this flight out to Houston for the talk tomorrow before heading home.
Cutting this one close. 5 minutes to boarding.
Local mission, global.
Made it to Houston, late landing. Found out you can schedule an Uber Eats delivery. So I did that before the flight. So it should be waiting for me at the hotel, which is nice because it's too late to get any real dinner or room service.
Independent hopes. Been a while and some miles since you've been in close. In lieu of limbs, use my sentences. Cocooning the sentiment. I'm moved by the sense of it. It's new. Is it too?
Night 2, going to bed in Houston. About 1 a.m. Let's go get some sleep. Good night.
Up nice and early. Time to go get it in. Leg lift and a little run. Let's go. Rent is due.
Sort of wandering around Houston here this morning, finding this gym where I got a day pass, go get a session in before heading over to the talk this afternoon. Always stay on track on the road, makes you feel better. Bro, this place is like a maze. I'm lost. Leg day.
Yeah.
At this beautiful gym.
Let's go.
Trap on good to start.
Wait. Hold up, Q. Yeah. Feel like I'm at the tip
Like days
of
on the
my
road.
game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the Lion's Den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of coming in like a bull. You see me raising the stock up,
Couple easy miles and a little bit of zone 2 talk prep. If you prepare for a public speaking engagement while doing zone 2 cardio, it simulates that feeling of elevated nerves, the increased heart rate that you get when you go out on stage. So I always try to do this before a big talk to simulate it. Harder than it sounds. And you might look a little crazy. That's okay. Happy boy. 11 bucks versus the $40 one at Erewhon. Take this all day. Let's go Texas. About an hour till I gotta get car to head out to Beaumont, which is about 90 miles outside Houston. Gonna be, I don't know, hour and a half ride to and from this talk. Going to do some shower prep. I love doing talk prep in the shower. I don't know why. It's like your mind just is clear and it feels good. So gonna do some shower prep, get dressed, hit the road, go knock this thing out. I don't remember the last time I wore a suit. But man, feels good to get kitted up sometimes. Let's go do it. Quick fit check. Make sure that I'm looking straight. I don't like the backpack with suit look. But I didn't bring my briefcase. Oh well. Got my cold brew for the ride. Ready to rock. Thank you. Good, how you doing?
Good. There's water in the bag for
you. Go time.
To the sound, wherever you want to be at.
Awesome. Just got done with the talk here in Beaumont, Texas. Always exhausting talking for an hour straight, but it seemed like it went really well. People seemed engaged and that they enjoyed it. Hopefully people left with one or two things they can act on and make some positive changes in their lives. Next order of business, back to Houston to go get dinner with a few of my dear friends who I haven't seen in a long time. Starving. Good friendship, good food, 2 keys to a good life. Place gave me this gift basket, which is so nice. I don't know how I'm gonna get all this stuff home. Bigger than me. Look who we found here in Houston.
Let's go.
The big dog himself. Mark Appel.
Am I gonna be on the vlog?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Mark Appel, old friend, #1 MLB draft pick back in the day.
It's the only thing I've done.
No, that's not true. I'm trying to think what crap I can talk about you though. Always talks a bigger game about how much he can eat than he actually does.
We'll see after tonight.
There's gotta be more. I'll come up with more dirt.
I don't know about the carpetbagger. You gotta love the carpetbagger.
I love this place. Carpetbagger. End of a long week, sitting in bed in the hotel, nice robe, just ordered warm milk on room service. Nice way to go to sleep and call it a night at the end of this great trip. Cheers. Sleep like a baby when you drink warm milk at night. Literally. Early morning flight back home. Let's get back. See you on the other side. Morning. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Didn't have time to get a coffee before this flight. And Touchdown back in New York, and I haven't had a decent cold brew all week. So that's not true, I guess. Cafe Lux in LA was pretty good. That was a good cold brew. But I haven't had a great Dunkin' Donuts 10 out of 10 cold brew all week.
Problem solved.
All right, I made it home, which means it's time for you to go so that I can go see my family. Thanks for tuning in for this trip. And as always, until next time, stay curious.